Verse 37, and we're wrapping up on this this part of the gospel where Jesus has taught some very difficult things. Then he had to escape because people were trying to kill him. And now he's teaching again, and people are going, "Who is this Jesus? Isn't he this guy?" And you start getting this divergence of opinion about who Jesus is. Wait, we grew up with this guy. He's from Magnolia.
Play the dirt.
Yeah, he's on the football team with me. The homeboy Jesus kind of a thing. Or is he really Emmanuel, God with us, the Christ, the Messiah, the fulfillment of the promise?
Side note, how would you at all be able to comprehend that?
See, that is
at age 9 and you were out, chasing sheep with.
That is a great question. Because everything in us says, oh, if Jesus were here, I would get it. I would understand. Oh, no. The disciples walked with Jesus for 3 years. They saw him heal the lame, cure the blind, raise the dead, himself raised from the dead, and still they're like, I don't know, might be the Son of God, might not be.
Well, they even have, like I said, the dude who grew up when he was 9, skipping rocks across the Jordan. What does that do?
He didn't make it across the Jordan. That's your first clue.
We would not get this. And that is the hardest thing to get across to this video generation. We are very much seeing is believing. Movies that used to be very artistic and things used to represent, not so much anymore.
Imagination.
Realism is the name of the game. And it's hyper-realism. It's more real than the real. If you're going to have an explosion, it's got to be the biggest, loudest explosion in all these colors, and it's got to be like cascade, and it's got to be choreographed. Everything, it's more real than real. And we are trained by our eyes to think and believe that way. You guys know this. Seeing is believing. How many times have you heard that? Seeing is believing. But not when it comes to faith. Because the organ of faith is not the eyeball. It's the earball. And you get that on this, the fourth Sunday of Advent, because Mary hears the word and conceives. She becomes pregnant by hearing the word. Man,